My video runs at 16 seconds per frame.
LOL. You mean 60 frames per second, right? Right.
Device buffer.
How the heck is it going, Ninja Clan? Welcome to the 20th episode in my Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD walkthrough series. So last time we got the ice and fire arrows as well as the iron boots and power bracelets. This time I'm going to show you how to handle the Eye-Reefs before we continue this story. So this episode will be completely optional. You can totally skip it if you want. I'm just doing this for the sake of completeness. So go ahead and board your boat when you're ready. Then when you're on your boat, sail 1 square north to 5 Eye-Reef. And once you get to 5 Eye-Reef, you're going to want to enter the reef. And with all the reefs, you're going to want to take out all of the turrets and gunboats. So for now, just sail up to the turrets and shoot them with your cannon. And once you take out all of the cannons and gunboats, a treasure chest will appear. Once the treasure chest has appeared, in order to get it, you need to sail to one end of the Eye-Reef that slopes into the water, like this one for instance, and get off of your boat, and then swim up to the edge that slopes into the water and walk onto it. At that point, you want to try and figure out what is the highest point on this stretch of land on the reef that you can walk on. And I think the highest point is probably right over there. So navigate to the highest point and then figure out where the treasure chest is. If you look through the telescope, you can see that it's on the central pillar. So make sure that you're on the highest point, and then change the wind direction to point towards the nearest of the columns. In this case, I'm going to want to change the wind direction to northeast. And then use your Deku Leaf to jump off and glide over to the nearest column. Then change the wind direction to be pointing towards the column with the treasure chest on it. So in this case it will be the southeast. Then jump off and use your Deku Leaf again. And cancel it when you're over the column. And open the chest. And inside will be a treasure chart. You got a treasure chart. This particular treasure chart will come in handy when we get to 4 Eye-Reef. So now that we've gotten the treasure chart from the treasure chest, find your boat and swim back to your boat, then board your boat and travel to the next Eye-Reef. In this case, we're going to warp to Southern Fairy Island. Once you reach Southern Fairy Island, sail south 1 square to reach 2 Eye-Reef. Once you reach 2 Eye-Reef, repeat the process of taking out all the gunboats and turrets. And then once you take out all the gunboats and turrets, a treasure chest will appear. And repeat the process of finding the right place to glide over to the treasure chest. So I believe that's the treasure chest over there, so I'll change the wind direction and jump off and use your Deku Leaf to glide over. Then drop down and open the chest. And inside the chest will be another treasure chart. Then navigate back to your boat, and once you get back on your boat, open treasure chart number 13, and then warp to Dragon Roost Island. Once you reach Dragon Roost Island, sail 1 square northeast to reach Overlook Island. Once you get close enough to Overlook Island, a light spire should appear, so sail up to the light spire and salvage the treasure chest. Inside the treasure chest will be the secret cave chart. You got the secret cave chart. Now you know where to find the secret caverns. Open the chart on the map screen to view it. All of these charts will be pretty optional since you're following this guide, so you can totally skip this episode if you want to, because you won't find much use in the charts, I don't believe. But you can definitely get them if you want to. So once you've salvaged the treasure chest for the secret cave chart, warp to Great Fish Isle. Once you're at Great Fish Isle, sail 1 square west to reach 3 Eye-Reef. Once you reach 3 Eye-Reef, repeat the process of taking out all the gunships and turrets. Then repeat the process of finding the right place on the reef to jump off and glide to the treasure chest. I think this point right here is probably the highest point on the reef. So if I were you, I would choose this point and change the wind direction. In this case, I would change it to be east. Then jump off and use your Deku Leaf. And fly across to the column with the treasure chest and drop down. Then open the treasure chest. And you'll get another treasure chart. Then return to your boat. Once you're back on your boat, open treasure chart number 32 and warp to Forest Haven. When you reach Forest Haven, sail 1 square south to reach the boating course. Once you reach the boating course, you should see a light spire appear. Sail up to the light spire and salvage the treasure chest. Inside the treasure chest will be the Sea Hearts chart. You got the Sea Hearts chart. Now you know where charts showing pieces of heart locations are hidden. Open the chart on the map screen to view it. Then, once you have gotten the treasure chest, warp to Great Fish Isle. Once you are at Great Fish Isle, sail 1 square east to Cyclops Reef. Once you reach Cyclops Reef, repeat the process of taking out all the gunships and turrets. Then a treasure chest will appear, and repeat the process of finding the point to jump off to reach the treasure chest. So once you get to this part of the reef, go ahead and change the wind direction. In this case, I'll be changing it to the west. Then jump off of the ledge and use your Deku Leaf to glide over to the column with the treasure chest on it. Then drop down and open the treasure chest. And inside will be another treasure chart. You got a treasure chart. Then return to your boat. Once you're on your boat, open treasure chart number 21. That treasure chart is actually on this island. You should see a light spire appear outside of the island after you open the treasure chart. So sail up to the light spire and use your grappling hook to salvage the treasure chest. And inside will be the light ring chart. You got the light ring chart. Now you know where to find the rings of light that mystically appear on the sea under the full moon. Open the chart on the map screen to view it. Alright, and then sail 1 square east to reach 6 Eye-Reef. Once you reach 6 Eye-Reef, repeat the process of taking out all the gunships and the turrets. And that will make another treasure chest appear. And find the best place to jump off to get to the treasure chest. I believe that we can reach the treasure chest from this hill right here. So point towards the treasure chest and change the wind direction. In this case, we want to change it to the north. Then jump off and use your Deku Leaf to glide over to the treasure chest and open it. And inside will be another treasure chart. So navigate back to your boat. Then when you're on your boat, open treasure chart number 26. Then sail 1 square north to Northern Triangle Island. Salvage the light spire treasure chest. And inside will be the Octo chart. You got the Octo chart. Now you know where to find the big Octos. Open the chart on the map screen to view it. Okay, at this point, you'll want to open chart number 41. Once you've opened chart number 41, warp to Tingle Island. Once you reach Tingle Island, sail west-northwest until you reach 4 Eye-Reef. Once you reach 4 Eye-Reef, if you have treasure chart 41 open, a light spire should appear inside 4 Eye-Reef. So sail to the light spire and salvage the treasure chest. Inside will be the Great Fairy chart. You got the Great Fairy chart. Now you can find the Great Fairies and the Fairy Queen. Open the chart on the map screen to view it. Then go ahead and repeat the process of taking out all the gunships and the turrets. Then a treasure chest will appear. Find the location to jump off of the reef to glide to the treasure chest. For 4 Eye-Reef, I recommend running all the way around the reef until you reach this hill here, instead of trying to do it from that first hill, because that first hill looks like you can make it, but really you fall short just barely of it. So if I were you, I'd come to this hill right here by going all the way around the reef, and then I would point at this column and play the Wind's Requiem. And change the wind direction to the northeast. Then jump off the ledge and use your Deku Leaf and glide over to this column and drop down. Then open the chest. You got a treasure chart. Then return to your boat, and when you get to your boat, open treasure chart number 19. Then warp to Dragon Roost Island again. Then, when you are at Dragon Roost Island, sail 1 square east to reach the flight control platform. Once you get close enough to the flight control platform, a light spire should appear. Sail to the light spire and salvage the chest. Inside the chest will be the Island Hearts chart. You got the Island Hearts chart. Now you know where to find the islands that hide pieces of heart. Now we have completed all of the Eye-Reefs and gotten all of the charts from the Eye-Reefs. So warp to Outset Island. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful. If you did enjoy this episode and found it helpful, make sure to leave it a positive rating. If you didn't enjoy this episode or didn't find it helpful, please leave it a negative rating. Next time, we will most likely continue the story and maybe even start a dungeon or temple. We shall see. If you want to join the Ninja Clan and see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you want, you can share this video around. And it would greatly help me out if you wanted to donate to either my Patreon or my Subscribestar to unlock exclusive rewards. But even if you guys don't do any of that, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have a great day. Alright Ninja Clan, I'll see you next time. Bye.